this is the biggest opportunity you're going to have in your career. I really believe that. I think some agents are going to come out of this and they are just going to thrive and their business is going to take off. I really believe that. The biggest advice, and I'm guilty of this myself, biggest advice I can give real estate agents right now is just don't watch the news. I'm not saying stick your head in the sand and be oblivious to it, but honestly, if something big's happening, dude, somebody's going to text you about it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth. And a lot of the news is such misinformation and different information. I don't know what's, every news channel has a different story about this. I think that we have to cut down our news by the amount of news we're taking in right now, and we should probably continue to do that even after this is over, because the news is going to focus on chaos. It doesn't matter what the situation is. The number 2 thing you can do is focus on gratitude, the things that you're thankful for in life and things that you're thankful for. Hey, we got this crazy virus going around, but you know what? It's a beautiful day here in Pawleys Island. I mean, looking out the window, you never know anything crazy was going on, right? What are we really thankful today for? We got to continuously put positive stuff in. Listen to positive motivational material, read books, listen to positive YouTube videos. This is a time when affirmations actually work, affirmations, self-talk actually is great. All this stuff is cumulative too. We got to just, it's like working out right now. You can't go to the gym and work out in most places, right? And we're sitting home eating. If you want to see cumulative effect, try on your pants after 2 weeks of being quarantined, right? If you want to understand the compound effect, Darren Hardy talks about.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to wait until this coronavirus thing is over. Where response to that is, hey, I totally understand with that. I tell you what, how about if I send you some information about me and my team and what we do to sell houses, and what's your email address? And then send them your pre-listing package over. All right, get that in their hands, and the pre-listing package I have is about 10 to 12 pages, and it's simple. It's not perfect by no means, but it's simple. It's something for them to look at that gives them a sales plan, it gives them a marketing plan, and gives them some information so they know that you're you, right? But so I've been telling my coaching clients is when we get that reaction, we want to send that over to them as quickly as possible. We want to text them. We want to make sure they got it. We want to follow up the next day and basically, hey man, did you get the marketing plan I sent over? I want to make sure you got it and got all my contact information. Do you have any questions? Okay. So we end up having the initial conversation, end up with a text. We end up with a phone call following up about it. Then our plan from there is really to follow up with them, because once this is over, if we can maintain a relationship and we can continue to follow up with these people that we're stuffing into our pipeline, then when this thing does end, they're going to list their house with us. That's what the overall goal is, right? If now we're in such an interesting time. Now, typically what we would do is we'd do that third call, right? On that third call, we ask them if they have any questions of the information we sent them, and then you would look for a reason to follow up with them again, which most of the time would be, and I was doing some research in your neighborhood. I got 2 quick questions I want to ask you. Is your home facing the woods, or is your backyard facing another house? Or are you a corner lot, right? You'd ask a couple of questions and say, I've been doing a little bit of research for buyers. How about if I send you over what I found, right? And then that would you'd send them an email, right? And then the next day, you have another opportunity to follow up. You follow up and you're basically, hey, this is Jason Morris. I want to see if you got the information I sent you yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it went through. Do you have any questions about that? And then, so with that brief exchange, you've already made 5 touches with them, and we're talking about the first week. Our job is to inform clients of what's happened and what's possibly coming ahead. So I think we have a lot of opportunities just to build relationships right now that we just, honestly, it sucks the situation we're in, but it's opportunity we've never had before. I think number one is just reaching out, sharing information with them. I think it's going to build a lot of trust. You're going to have the opportunity to be the hero.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully when we're out of this, and hopefully this time's passed, it will eventually pass. When that time is passed, that person will just think of you. That person's had 7, 8, 10 conversations with you hopefully over the next 2-4 weeks, and you'll be the agent they think about. And I think it's just a tremendous opportunity. If you don't want to call them, man, social media is a great way to connect. I'm not talking about just making a blanket post out there. I mean, making a list down through your Facebook or whatever social media you're on and actually sending them a message, and sometimes that message is just, hey, man, how's things been? But something just to start a conversation with them and just, touch base. I got this idea. I stole this idea, guys. I didn't come up with this myself. It was a 2 C's method. One, first C is create curiosity. The second one is create a conversation. And I think that's what our social media posts have to do, right? If you post a link to the house, they're just going to click on the link and you'll never know they were even interested with it. But like they posted a link to whatever, they'll click on the link and we never know they were interested. And sometimes they may not distill that information the same way we would, not being in the industry, right? We're the experts. But I think if we make a post that says, hey, I'm reviewing the stimulus bill, there's a lot of stuff in there to assist people that are behind or have trouble paying their rent. If you know anybody that might be having this problem, send me a message. I can send you the information that I found.
Love that.
Right? What you want them to do is contact you. You want them to contact you. You can have that brief 2 or 3 minute exchange, get their email address, send them over the information, follow up with them the next day. Well, right now we have a lot of opportunity to work with our sphere of influence. Now, what I consider my sphere of influence is people that I know or people that I know from something, whether it's the Mr. at Starbucks, whether it's my dentist, whether it's my doctor, whatever it may be. It's people that I know. And right now we have an amazing opportunity because we got a lot to talk about. Everybody has the same issue right now, right? Back around Christmas, New Year's, we had a great opportunity there because you call everybody and say, hey, just want to give you a call, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, whatever it is. And you had an opportunity to call, start a small conversation. Yeah, man, we're still out here selling real estate. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell, let me know. Right now, we've got a great opportunity to touch base with those people because everybody's sitting home, right? I think that if we wait around long, a lot of us that have momentum are going to lose that momentum. And if we don't do anything, we're going to be starting over brand new. If it does end in 2 weeks, we're going to start over at zero, right? But if we continue to make calls, we continue to do our job, we do what we're supposed to do, then in 2-3 weeks, a month, when hopefully this is over with, we're going to be in a great position.